Well, thank you very much for asking me. I had the privilege of being in court, and of course, we were not surprised because the appeal court had laid the foundation of today's ruling. Um, the appeal court ruled, and the five judges in the appeal court were unanimous. It was a very meticulous, painstaking judgment that took well over 12 hours. The appeal court dealt with every point, and I believe that was the foundation of today's judgment. The Supreme Court, the final court, that is the bastion of hope for the common man, today affirmed the ruling of the appeal court. And that puts to rest all the shenanigans and all the rumor and all the different stories and speculations in the media. I want to thank the Almighty God first for this ruling and for further validating President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's victory. I want to thank the judiciary, the Supreme Court particularly, for upholding the rule of law. Because what they did today was being observed worldwide. And it speaks to the fact that in Nigeria, we are guided, by the rule of law, and that Supreme Court is a Supreme Court that compares to any Supreme Court anywhere in the world. They've dispensed with this case. They've done so in line with global best practices. And there's no doubt left in anybody's mind that is now a closure. Our opponents can now go to sleep, or they can now congratulate our president. And if they actually did mean well for this country, you aspire to an office because you believe that you can offer the country the representation that it deserves. But it must not be a do or die. If that opportunity does not present itself for you now, and the courts and the people have chosen who they want, if you really do mean well for the country, what you need to do is congratulate that person, join hands with that person, to ensure that what you want to do is achieved, that the common man gets the best of governance. Now, our president can now be focused on the task of governance. All the distractions are behind him. He has a lot of work to do. He's assumed this office at a time where audacious and bold decisions had to be made, which he has made them. He now has to keep his eyes on the ball and continue with his implementation plan in line with the Renewed Hope agenda. Again, I want to thank you, the media, for doing such a wonderful job at covering the whole proceedings from the appellate court to the Supreme Court. But furthermore, and more importantly, by this judgment, the Supreme Court has also put to rest a lot of issues that will now become precedent in law. I'm sure that some other cases where either appeals have been filed at the appellate level or the Supreme Court will probably be withdrawn because the Supreme Court has made certain pronouncements that will now become precedent in law. Thank you very much for talking to me. Thank you.